Hello, Ava. Hello, Katie. How are you both? Are you okay? Have you been keeping well? What have you been up to? Hello, Charlie. Hi, Manny. 4 of us. It's a good start. I was on today on time as well for once. I worked out how to do it. I'm still sweating a bit. I just got back from a run. Good book board. Hello, Kai. Hello, Ella. Is that a wave? Manny? I'm not sure. We've got 11 of us here either way. Who are the 11? We've got, who's Dr. Jan 95? Jake. Hiya, Jake. How are you? How's your farm? Are you getting out and helping your dad much on your farm? I hope so. Hello, Phoebe. Phoebe, you have been 10 years old for exactly 1 week. How does that feel? 51 weeks until you are 11. Crazy. Go on and run every other day. Good on you, Charlie. I try and go for a run most days, actually. When I get up, go for a run, and then I feel good for the rest of the day. When you do exercise, it releases endorphins into your system, and then you get a feel good factor. Naomi Preston. Oh, that's Mayumes, isn't it? Mayumi. How are you, Mayumi? We've got Mahir. Hello, Mahir. How are you? Oh, we've got a good 15 of us. 15 of us. I should do the register, I suppose, shouldn't I? Who was first on the register? I can't even remember now. It's been that long since I did it. Was it Amelia Biju? Was she first on the register? Diajan is Meg. Oh, good to have Meg with as well. Let's see who we've got then. Participants. Good. So we've got Jake, Kai, Ava, Meg, Charlie, Ella, Mahir, Katie, Manny, Mayumi, Phoebe, and Layla's just joined us as well. Excellent. Thank you for your birthday cake, Phoebe. It was delicious. I don't know if your mum showed you a picture. I sent a picture of me stuffing my face with it. What a great cake. Kit Kat's on the outside. I can't in the middle, but it went down well. So I have got a cup of tea and chat. I've also got this. Who knows what this is? That's right. Correct, Charlie. My daily orange. And I've got a holiday shirt on. I wouldn't normally wear this shirt, but it's a sunny day today. It's one of those quite loud, embarrassing shirts. So I just thought, hey, I'll wear it. Last time when I wore it on holiday, when I got onto the plane, one of the air hostesses said, "Oh, are you dressed like Fred Flintstone?" I said, "No, it's my holiday shirt. I'm not Fred Flintstone." So I've worn that today because it's a nice sunny day. Is everyone still keeping up to date with the exercise videos? Yesterday's exercise video was really, really hard. I was out of breath at the end of it. What did the fisherman say to the magician? Ooh, I don't know, Kai. What did the fisherman say to the magician? Catch? Yes, Phoebes. Daily orange. It does match my orange top a bit. Mr. Mac put a guess the item competition onto the Facebook group, and it was an orange. It was like an orange really close up, like that. Something like that. And you had to guess what the item was, and most of you managed to guess that it was an orange. I thought it was a hash brown, but it wasn't a hash brown. It was an orange. I hope it wasn't one of my daily oranges. It was so funny when you all went to when the Young Voices went to Manchester, and they saw an orange peel on the ground, and they just assumed that I'd been to Manchester and it must be my orange peel, as in I must be the only person in the world that eats oranges. So I thought that was funny. Pick a card, any card. That's good, Kai. Top ear's loud, isn't it, Phoebe? Do you like it? It looks good. It looks good when I've got browner skin, when I've got a tan. But I don't have a tan at the moment. Layla, did you enjoy the purple? What was it? Purple-headed people eater or something like that I did. Purple-headed people monster. I can't even remember now. I've done so many. Thank you, Meg. So what have we been up to, guys? Fill me in. Tell me the 411. iPad is on 8%. That's not many. That's it. Flying purple people eater. It's a bit of a tongue twister, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. Are you feeling better, Layla? Your mum messaged me saying that you enjoyed the Flying Purple People Eater, but that you hadn't been feeling very well. Hope you're feeling better now. Sister wants me to pretend to be a bunny. So can you for my 3-year-old sister? What do you mean, right now or in one of my exercise videos? I do have bunny ears for another teacher day that I had a few years ago, but I don't have a full bunny outfit, so I'd only have the ears and the little white tail. Mahir, you liked it as well. Good. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Layla. Yes, well done, Kai. I was elated when your mum messaged me that. So what was it? Out of 135, for those of you that don't know, out of 135,000 entries for the 500-word story writing competition that I asked you all to enter for homework. And I asked you to do a mystery story because that's what we've been doing in class, and we've been learning about all those things in class. And Kai's story has made it through to the last 5,000. So out of 135,000 entries, Kai has made it down to the last 5,000, which I think is just incredible. And I would keep my everything crossed, fingers, toes crossed for you, Kai, that you managed to go a step further. I mean, that would be unbelievable. But hey, you're in with a chance. You never know. Yeah, I was like OMG as well. It was a proud teacher moment. I thought that is one of my year 5 pupils who's made it through to the last 5,000. So it was a very proud teacher moment. It's one of the reasons that you do the job, when you see one of your pupils excelling and achieving things. So yeah, I was really proud of him. I've been reading all day yesterday. I read 2 whole books. I've read. Are you still reading that series, Phoebe, that you started? Because they look like some good books. How are they going? Yeah, everyone's stories were good that you wrote. Just Kai's managed to make it down to. There must have been something that the judges particularly liked or particularly were looking for in Kai's story that he managed to do really well, and through the last 5,000. Do you know, Kai, when you're judged for the next round? I might go onto the internet and find out today. See when results for the next round. I made a volcano. I know. I saw that volcano. When you made that volcano, Layla, I thought something's gone wrong here, because you poured the liquid into it and then it just sat there for ages. I thought, this has not worked. And then eventually it came up, didn't it, and erupted. Something we were going to do actually volcanoes later this year and learn about kind of lava and magma and the difference between them and the different types of rocks which can be made from when Lava cools and dries. Really interesting topic, actually. Volcanoes. Looking at the ring of fire across the world as well. Yeah. Amelia has joined us now as well. We have 20 out of 25 children. That is really, really good. How can I be a bunny? There you go. That's my best bunny impression. I even hopped for you as well, so don't say I don't do anything for you. In May, they will split the final 50. If you get through, Kai, I'm having a party. So I look forward to finding that out. You finished that series, feedback. You're on the fourth of a different one now. Who is the author, and what are the books? Are there any that we'd know? Do an Easter video. How do you mean? I did my Coke and Mentos challenge yesterday. I don't know if that's been posted on Facebook yet. I sent it to Mrs. Broadfoot, so hopefully she'll post it at some point today. Your sister is very welcome. I hope it entertained you all. Professional bunny. How go on then, Phoebe and Layla, how can I do an Easter video? In what way? And Ella, you'd be interested to know I had my last Whisper Gold yesterday. It was delish. I have to wait for the weekly shop before I get any more now. I'm trying not to eat too many because I don't want to all the running that I'm doing to go to waste. So if I just go for runs and I'm just eating chocolate lots, then all that hard work when I'm running just goes to waste. So I'm laying off the chocolate a bit. Laying off the chocolate, no sugar in my tea anymore. Trying to be a bit more healthy. Charlie, how has your iPad gone up from 8% to 9%? I guess I'm assuming you've got it on charge. Otherwise, it's like a miracle iPad. Be a bunny in the video. What would the video even be about, though? It's Ella's birthday in 34 days. Where am I going to get an Easter bunny onesie from, Amelia? I've got the wolf onesie, but I can't just magic a onesie up, and I can't go shopping. All the shops are closed, remember? The author is Sophie Cleverly, and the series is Scarlet and Ivy. Ooh, that sounds interesting. You'll have to give us a review or a synopsis when you finish that, and let us know if it's worth checking out, Phoebe. It's good that you're reading so much, by the way. Do you know what? It is delightful weather to get a book and go out and sit in the garden and just read, because you can hear the birds singing, sunshine on you. We're not allowed to go out for more than one exercise a day, so what better time to just get stuck into a book, or even, as in your case, Phoebe, a series of books. So well done you. Time to rock stars. It doesn't work anymore. I can't log in. I've tried many days. Okay, Kai, I'm sure I'll have a look into that, but we've had this problem before. It's because so many children are logging on that sometimes if so many children log on at the same time, you're unable to get on. So I would try it again, and I'll have a look into it today to see if there is an issue with it. And if there is, I'll get back to you and see if I can sort it out. Dance the Easter Bunny song when it's Easter. Yes, Mahia. My mum's friend did an open mic night on Facebook the other evening, and my dad sang. Oh, awesome, Mayumi. What sort of songs did your dad sing? I bet that was really good, actually. Yeah, I suppose I could use Amazon and video, but if I use Amazon, just trying to think about being safe and keeping everyone in my house safe. Imagine if someone, the package that came from Amazon had some sort of germs or infection on it, and then I was passed it on. So it's just not worth it at the moment. It's a good idea. I just don't want to risk it. Ava's reading the series of Scarlet and Ivy as well, so you're reading the same series as Phoebe. That's good. Buy carrots and dance with them. I can buy vegetables, and just not. I just don't want to buy costumes and stuff like that. It's not worth it. Katie's reading them. We've got a good series of books there then. It's my birthday on 23rd of April. Well, 23rd of April. So a couple of weeks off yet. Mayumi is a mystery series. We've been writing mystery books as well in class, haven't we? So that fits in perfectly. You'd have to look out for some of those features that we learned about, like breaking the fourth wall, and I can't remember some of the others off the top of my head. We got really good at them. Hence Kai getting through to the final 500. Reading Beast of Buckingham Palace by David Williams. He's a good children's author. Yes, not all in one day though. I didn't eat all those Whisper Golds in one day. I've had them like over since we broke up, so maybe like one every, I don't know, 4 or 5 days as a treat. Billionaire Boy is such a good book here. It's really funny. Meg, when is school going to start again? Good question, Meg. Good question. The sooner the better, I think. But only when it's safe to do so. At the moment, the government are kind of putting data together to see if the measures that they've put into place are working, this stay-at-home policy, and if it's beginning to reduce the amount of people who are catching the virus, then they can start to look to begin to get things back to normal. But it's not going to be in the next couple of weeks or so. It maybe after that, depending on if the measures that they put into place have worked. So the answer is I don't know. The answer is that the government don't know. We've got to kind of wait and see if if there's less people who are catching it, basically. So I don't know, Meg. Sooner the better, I think, but only when it's safe and when we can. Oh, ones that he made and write himself. Miami, that's brilliant if he's a singer-songwriter as well. Does he play an instrument as well, your dad, or is he just a singer for the band? My birthday is in a certain month. That's an unusual way of saying it, Manny. My birthday is in a certain month. What's the difference between a certain month and an uncertain month then? I know. Maybe you'll have to explain that one to me, Manny. A certain month. Remo has joined us. Hello, Remo. How are you? Wish people just follow the rules of coronavirus. So do I, Kai. But we can only do what we can do. We are following them. So just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Like I said, it may not feel like it, but staying at home and following the rules is heroic. It's heroic. It's saving lives. So although it doesn't seem like much, staying at home is vitally important. Yeah, 21 out of 25. How impressive is that? Nice animals, Phoebe. Are they all from the emojis? You got those from emojis? I don't think I've got emojis on here. Show custom emoji picker. Oh, yeah, I do. I got some emojis. What can I put on? I'll put this little guy on. I don't know what that is. I don't know what he's doing. What's that one? There's no point in me putting it. I don't need to type anything because I'm reading what you guys are putting. I'm glad you're good, Remo. What have you been up to? Have you been staying fit, playing football? I can't really ask you how Celtic are getting on because the same as all the other football teams. Football's just not happening at the moment, so it's difficult. There's still one league in the world which is still going. It's in Belarus, so that's the only league that's still playing football. So it's no one's ever watched the Belarus league before, but since that's the only league running, they've signed like 10 TV deals so people can watch the Belarus league, and they're making more money than anyone else because it's the only league of football in the world that's still going. It shouldn't be, but that's the decision for the Belarusian government. But yeah, if you want to watch football, watch the Belarus league. It's probably better than Scottish football anyway, Remo, isn't it? Just kidding. Oh, it's a thumbs up. Good. I can't really see because it's so tiny on my screen. Playing a trampoline, it's a good way of exercising as well. Ava's telling Manny to stop dabbing. Oh, I'm glad, Meg. Whatever happened to your tooth again? Because that was such a rushed job on the last day and I was on my own, so I had to go back to class. But you were so brave. I was so amazed at how brave you were, because it was a total... I just caught you out of the corner of my eye and I just saw you just stumble on the floor, and then as you fell, obviously you hit your face on the bench and I saw your tooth come out straight away, and I just thought, most children would be crying their eyes out. You were so brave. So what have they done with your tooth, Meg? Have they managed to glue it back on, or I'm not sure how that would even work? I'm not a dentist, but I'm intrigued to know, Meg, because I know that there are things that can be done. So you obviously found the other part of your tooth. What happened? Mr. Wilson. Yes, Phoebe? Or are you telling me off? Mr. Wilson. I play and practice piano even now. I have a piano lessons on Tuesday. Oh, that's brilliant, Mayumi. You should definitely keep playing an instrument. Piano is not something learning piano is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's something that happens over years and years and years of practice. But when you are able to play the piano, it is an unbelievable skill to have. So keep going with that. It may not feel like you're making much progress sometimes, but trust me, if you keep going, keep practicing, you are, and then eventually, you'll be a really good pianist. And it's like I say, it's just such a lovely instrument to listen to. What are those faces for, Remo? Is that for my joke about Scottish football? I was only joking. I've been playing in my trampoline and I had a FaceTime singing lesson with someone from the West End. Wow, Layla. How was that? What were they teaching you? And what have they been in the West End? I love the West End in London when it's open. I love going to see plays down there. I think I've been to see Lion King, Blood Brothers, which was really good. Phantom of the Opera, that was really good. Les Mis. It's a really nice evening out to go to those sorts of things. Get a train down to London Euston, find a hotel to stay in London before you go. And I think it's in, I can't remember. I went to the Lyceum Theatre. I can't remember if it's Leicester Square, Covent Garden, one of those places. Anyway, you get off the underground there and you can go and watch play. Go and watch something in the West End. It's just a nice atmosphere. People are exciting. There's a nice buzz. Started when you were 6, so you've had 3 and a bit years of practice. That's good. You think to become a really amazing pianist, it takes about 7 years. So keep going. The dentist filled it. Okay. Joe Wicks. Well done for being brave when your tooth came. Yeah, Mahir, he was brave when his tooth came out. Really brave. Someone left now. That's 20. Maybe I upset someone. Maybe I upset Remo with the Scottish football joke. I hope I didn't know. He knows I was only kidding. Oh, Remo's still here. Good. Filling is temporary. So they put temporary filling in, and then what's going to happen, Meg, after they put temporary filling in? Well, you have like an operation further down the line to kind of restore the tooth. I don't know. When is that time you can walk around to my house? You know, like last time. Who are you asking that to, Ella? Yes. Miami, are you telling me off? Is that a Mr. Wilson? Is that a telling off voice? I can't tell. It's got 2 exclamations and marks after it, so I'm assuming it is. Don't even know what to do. Is that each day, every day, Remo? Not sure what to do. I think a lot of people are having that problem because it's difficult because there isn't a lot to do, is there? So I fill my time by doing exercise, going for runs, playing my guitar, and reading books. I find it helps if you put like a schedule for each day, what you're going to do and when, then you stick to it. So my schedule reads something like get up 9 o'clock, which is quite a nice line actually, considering I'd be getting up about 6:45 when we work at school. So get up at 9 o'clock, go through. In fact, I don't go for a run first. I do Mr. Wilson's workout video first, then go for a run, then have some lunch, play guitar, read a book, watch a film in the evening. That's most of my days. No Easter eggs. You don't know, Mr. Okay, mate. Well, they have to keep me posted on what happens with that, mate, because I'm interested to know. Because I feel bad. I feel guilty that it happened on the last day. And I was unable to kind of stay with you to look after you because obviously I had to go back to class with the other children. So please let me know how that turns out. I think Jake left. Okay. In Titanic and Les Mis. Oh, incredible. And a few others. Teach me how to sing with story. Well, you're getting a good little singer then, Layla. I heard just when you sang to the Snow Patrol song and playing the guitar at the same time, which is just not easy to do, playing and singing at the same time. So that was really, really good. Now there's 19 people leaving. I must be losing my entertainment value. People must be getting bored of me and just leaving. Mr. What are you telling me off for, Phoebe? Hannah, how are you? Long time no see, long time no hear from you. I hope you are good. Your parents have sent me the pictures of all the things you've been up to, so I have been keeping tabs on you. But it's lovely that you can join us today. How are you coping? What have you been up to? Sarah, my mum's friend, does an open mic night every month on Sunday. Oh, that'll be good. I'll have to watch that. Naughty boy. You better not spell boy like that, Manny. B-O-I. Ava. I watched the Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you see me in it? Did you see Jack Sparrow? Oh, good. Manny. Not you. He's a good actor, though, Johnny Depp, the guy that plays Jack Sparrow. He's been in lots of really good films. Very good actor. Okay, I've had my tea. It's time to move on to my daily orange. Yeah, he is funny. In fact, Hannah and Mayumi, what you girls could do is we could still do quote of the week, couldn't we? We could still put quote of the week up, because I thought those quotes that we put up were really kind of uplifting each week, and I enjoyed the fact that we got a new one each week. So why don't you two continue to do quote of the week? If you can get your parents to send it to me on Dojo, then I can put it on to Class Story on Dojo, and we can still do quote of the week. I don't. Oh, your brother, Micah. Is it Micah, your brother? Mayumi, I think it is, isn't it? What films have enjoyed Jeppe? Well, all of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know Willy Wonka in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The more recent Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is Johnny Depp. So he can play lots of different roles. We might do work of the month when technically school would have started again, which will be on Monday. Yes, it is. Good, Mayumi. I'm excited because, yes, I sent Miss Brimlow your work, Katie, and I really hope you get a purple pen. You deserve a purple pen, I think. Your handwriting's neat enough, in my opinion, but it's up to Mrs. Brimlow, not me, unfortunately. Going back to your phone. Okay, so Rima, you're going to duck out and then come back in again because you're going to your phone. That's no problem. Daily Orange. Yes. They're good for you. Lots of vitamin C. A 30% battery. Yeah. Tuesday, we would be going back to school because, good point, Layla. And we would have been going to Keppelrain that week as well, wouldn't we? I'm 100%. He's playing Power Rangers. How do you play Power Rangers? What's my favourite film? I would have to say Jurassic Park. When that film came out, it was 1994. So I would have been the same age as you guys are now. And it was incredible. There were queues to get into the cinemas to go and see it. And I remember we went in and watched it. And, you know, the part where the T-Rex comes out, my sister, who is 3 years younger than me, so she'd have been, 6 or 7. She got so scared when the T-Rex came out. She started crying and she had to leave the cinema. So she and my mum went out and myself and my dad watched the rest of the film. So that would be my favourite film. Not because it upset my sister, just because I loved dinosaurs. I think maybe it's a boy thing. Love dinosaurs when you're young. I don't know. I did anyway. And I'd say that was my favourite film. I also loved, when I was growing up, I loved Hook. I don't know if you've ever seen Hook with Robin Williams. It's like Peter Pan, but when he grows up and then he goes back to Neverland. I absolutely loved that film. So I think Jurassic Park #1, but Hook not far behind. By fighting my dad, pretend to be a Power Ranger and my dad is a monster. Remo's back. Good. That was quick, Remo. What movie clip? Layla. Yeah, Jurassic Park is scary. That part, well, especially when you sit in the cinema and the T-Rex comes out. You know, it's dark in there, and the noise that it makes is deafening. So I can understand why she was so scared. I loved it because, you know, I was always fascinated by T-Rexes. I like eating clowns. That's an unusual diet to have. Mika likes dinos as well. Oh yes, I did the film. What I'm going to do, it was a film that was, you know, an 18, so I wouldn't be able to show it to you guys. But the next task after that was to make a music video for a famous song. And I made a music video for a very well-known song. And that one I will be able to show you guys. And I'll release that on Friday. That's when the task got to be complete, but I've completed mine already. And it's really, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's really fun, really good. So thank you for asking about the film, Layla. I did do it, and I did win, actually. I won that task, and there's 4 of us involved, and the winner scores 4 points, then second place 3, third place 2, fourth place 1. A bit like we do when we line up for swimming. So the moment I'm on 4 points. Task 2, which will be judged on Friday, we'll see. I think mine's a really strong candidate again to win, but we'll see. And I've released that on Facebook, so you can all watch it and enjoy it. I think you'll find it funny. It's Mika, not Micah. Okay, Miami. I'll call him Mika. Knight Rider, 1945. You like those Knight Rider films, don't you, Remo? It's quite interesting, that. Do you want to play? Favorite movie is the new. That's your favorite. That's a big statement, Kai, to say that's your favorite movie ever, considering it's only just come out. But like we said last time, I loved Sonic. I loved playing on Sonic when I was growing up. So I'll have to watch it. When it comes out, when it comes onto Netflix or something. Thank you, Layla. I worked hard on it. But I think this one's better. I think my music video is better. I really do. But I'm not the judge. That's just my opinion. It depends what the judge thinks. But I'm on 4 points. My phone just buzzed. Oh, it's from Strava. I don't know if any of you know what Strava is. It's like an app you get, and you can record when you go on runs. If you have your phone on you, it records where you've gone on a run, and then it tells you how long your run took. It tells you how much effort you put in. It tells you what your fastest split was over. A split is like a certain distance in the run. Really good app for tracking your runs. And so each time I go for a run now, I try and beat my previous time. Yeah, it's really good Strava. Velociraptor a bit scary. That was, but she'd gone by then. Velociraptor bit when they're in the kitchen, and the little boy and girl are kind of hiding. That part was quite scary as well. Mr. Wilson, is it an app that you do these challenges? No, it's not an app. Well, it's WhatsApp. I suppose that is an app, isn't it? But, you know, not a specific app. It's from a program called Taskmaster. And now Taskmaster, it might be a bit old for you guys, I'm not sure. But what the premise of the program is the host, there's 4 contestants, and the host sets them a task to do. And they do the task. It might be something random like, I don't know, throw a tea bag into a cup in the most creative way. And then the 4 contestants would go off and they each interpret the task how they feel it is. So I don't know, someone might throw it over the shoulder, someone might, I don't know, climb up into a tree and throw it down from a tree, but it's open to interpretation. And then they would each, after they'd each do the task, they would submit it, and then the judge would have a look and judge who they thought was the best did the task. And each program has about 3 or 4 tasks in, and at the end of the series, the person who has earned the most points wins. So yeah, it's really good. But I'm just doing it with a group of friends on WhatsApp at the moment. No specific app for Taskmaster. Oh, you use Strava for your daily walk. Yeah, you can put in, can't you, Layla, what activity you're doing. So you could be a walk, could be a bike ride, could be a run, could be whatever, and you put what you're doing and then it records it, and then it's really good. It gives you like a target each time, because if you're just going for a run randomly, there's no aim, it's meaningless. Whereas if you know, I need to try and beat my previous time, it gives you more of an incentive to run a little bit quicker, work a little bit harder, which obviously is hard work at the time, but it's only going to be good for you when you get back. Rolling on my sofa. I'm not sure that classes as exercise, Charlie, rolling on my sofa. Peanut butter sandwich. I wonder where Milan is. Milan might be, but you don't know. What are we talking about? Peanut butter sandwich. What's this peanut butter sandwich? Stream on Twitch after the. What's Twitch? Is it like a streaming site or something, Remo? Don't know where Milan's gone. Mahia, anyway, I'm interested to know what you've been up to. Have you been keeping up with your times tables? Anyway, I've got a riddle for you. See if anyone knows the answer to this riddle, because I know Ava's been desperate for a riddle. What is, in fact, I hope I haven't done this one before. What is the only thing that gets less holes the more holes you put into it? So what's the only thing that gets less holes the more holes you put into it? See if anyone knows that one. I hope Ava hasn't heard that one before. She probably has, though. My workout, dying and reviving. Micah is making lunch for Mayumi, and it shall not be edible. Now he's trying to play chess with himself. You should play with him, Mayumi. Do you know the answer to the riddle? Ava, and no cheating, no looking on the internet. Oh, I just got another like. Thank you for whoever just liked that. My shirt. It's good, isn't it? It's loud. You'd recognize me in a crowd of people if I was wearing the shirt. Ava doesn't know it. Good. So I'll type it in. So you've got it on record. What is the only thing, not a penguin, which gets less holes the more holes you put into it? There you go. No cheating, no using the internet. Don't spoil it. I'm interested. I'll see if anyone gets it. It's not a penguin. It's not Google. Oh, that's a good mess. Hello, Micah. I hope you've been good. Hope you've been a good Power Ranger. Taking care of those monsters. I wonder which Power Ranger is. Is he the pink Power Ranger? Maybe he's the yellow Power Ranger. Not your socks. Not sewing materials. Good guess, though. Good thinking outside the box. I like it. It's not Wikipedia. It's not, well, it is a thing, but it's not the actual answer. It's not a tree. And we're going to stream next week at the same time. That's up to you guys. Do you want to stream next week at the same time? If you do, then I'm quite grateful to hear from you guys. So I would be happy to do that. So yes, from Hannah. If there's enough of you guys that want to stream again next Wednesday at 11, then hi, shouting no, he's the Silver Ranger. Yes, please. Okay, let's say what day will it be next Wednesday? Let's just check on dates. So it'll be the 15th. Yes, Phoebe is something that does what I just said. Quite obviously. You know, that's cold, and you can look this word up, Phoebe. Facetious. Stop being facetious, Phoebe. That's your homework, to see if you can find out what facetious means. Can you spell facetious? But what you just did was being facetious. New word for your vocabulary. If we're homeschooling, it's fine. We did one of these when we were homeschooling. I'm sure that this is kind of will be okay if you're being homeschooled. If you tell your mum plenty of notice that, and give her plenty of notice that you'll be speaking on YouTube at 11 o'clock on Wednesday, then I'm sure it'll be fine to have, an hour out of your schedule. I want to stream next week because I'm glad you like it, guys. I don't know. I'm down to 18, so I'm hoping I'm not boring you. But I'm happy to continue to do this. It's strange for me because I don't hear any voices back. It's just me blabbering on, talking. So if you guys are enjoying it, I enjoy it because it feels like we're a community again. It feels like we're a class again because you're all contributing. So next Wednesday is, put it in your calendars, guys. Next Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I think it's good to do it weekly. If we did it every day or every couple of days, I think it'd be too soon. So same time, Wednesday 11 works, doesn't it? What's the answer to the riddle? Do you want to know the answer, or do you want me to leave it a week? Do you want me to leave it a week? Or do you want to know now? Oh, I'm glad your grandma. Do you know, I'm so pleased that a lot of people watch the workouts. I'm up to 92 subscribers now. So I'm just amazed. And it doesn't matter so much about my subscribers. It matters that it's making people laugh, putting smiles on faces at times like this. Tell us. Well, I'm going to tell you the answer. Manny just got it. The answer is a net. A net gets less holes the more holes you put into it. Think about it. If you've got a net which has all holes in it already, if you rip another hole in that net, the overall net would have less holes, wouldn't it? because you'd have ripped a hole in it. Manny, did you use the internet for that answer? And be truthful. I will know. Yes, you did use the internet for that answer. Give you a break. It's a riddle, Kai. That's the idea. The answers are obscure. The answers are thinking outside the box. So of course, it was going to be an answer which was confusing. How, Phoebe? Right, Phoebe, if you get a net, any sort of net, right, and you count the amount of holes in the net, yeah, if you rip a hole into that net and then count the number of holes again, you'll have less holes because you'll have one hole which is bigger than the holes that were originally there. So that's why a net is the answer. Manny, you didn't use the internet for that answer, or you did? I don't know. You saying yeah? Some say yes, some say no. I don't know what question you're answering. Did you use the internet or not? Hannah gets it. Good. No, you didn't. Okay, that's fine then, Manny. Well, it's really good. It's well worked out. Well done, you. Mini. What's Mini? Oh, Mini. Now, Manny, he said that he wasn't, so I trust Manny. So well done, Manny, for working out the riddle. I'll try and come prepared next week with some more riddles, because I know how much you guys enjoy those. I know how much your parents don't enjoy them, because they're telling me at parents' evening that every Friday when you go home after school that you tell them a riddle. It was funny. Your mum liked that riddle. Good. Not Annette, the name Annette, Phoebe. You know that. You're just trying to wind me up. Plus, it would need to be spelled with a capital A, as you well know. No, the answer is like a fishing net. And you're just trying to wind me up, Phoebe. It's not working. Not going to bite today. Kai and Ava, you're usually good for riddles. So either of you have a riddle. Do a campfire one, because we were meant to be going. Oh, we were. What do you mean, like a campfire video? And how would I do it? Would I just sit around a campfire and just play some songs on the guitar? It's hard because the songs that we'd usually be singing on a campfire require you guys to join in. It doesn't sound right if it's just one person singing them. I mean, I don't mind singing songs, but campfire songs are designed so that they are sang by a crowd of people. The songs there where I would sing something and then you would repeat it, and I would sing something and you repeat it, and if I'm just singing them out, it wouldn't be anywhere near as effective. Greta will be proud. Airport of Lego. That's going to take you some time, Katie. You'd have to take a picture and tell your mum to send it to me on Dojo, so I'd be interested to see how that turns out. So Kai's going to get us a riddle for next week. Who has 4 legs but only 1 foot? The table. That was my riddle. Awesome, I hear you did your Cub Scout meeting online yesterday. How did that go? It's good that Cubs are still going, actually. Mayumi's making her own lunch. You have to make some for Mika as well. Lego pirate ships. Your mum will let you build a fire, Phoebe, will she? Dad's doing a Coke and Mentos because Mr. Mills told him to. Well, I've done mine, Amelia. I did mine yesterday, sent it to Miss Beaufoot, and said before that should be put up today. It might already be up. I haven't had a chance to check Facebook this morning. Plus, I don't like spending a lot of time just looking at a phone and social media. It's not good. Not good for your eyes. You could be doing something much more constructive than sat on social media, actually doing something. It's Mika, not Micah. Okay, Mayumi, I get it. Gold to Street, yeah, I'll stream for an hour, so you got 4 minutes left. And then I'd have been sat here on my own talking for an hour. But I feel like I've got you guys with me, so it's okay. I'm sure your mum does love fires, Phoebe. But the rest of us, the other way around. So it's Micah, not Mika. Micah, the Silver Power Ranger. Phoebe got it correct. What was it? A bed. 1 foot. 4 legs, but only 1 foot. How does a bed have a foot? Oh, the foot, the bottom of the bed. Yes. Very good. Very good. I didn't know you had a dog, Remo. What was your dog called? Built a den. Building den. This is perfect time for building dens, isn't it? Okay, guys, we have 3 minutes left. So if you have any questions about next week, any concerns, then please do say them now, and I will do my best to answer them. Hannah built a den yesterday as well. I got told off last time we were on here, Hannah, because I said something like, little Hannah and Mayumi are going to do a quote of the week. And then Mayumi told me off for saying you were little. I didn't mean you were little, but I can't believe Mayumi told me off. Hasn't gone on, right? Well, I will get onto Miss Beaufoot today and say, why on earth have you not posted my Coke and Mentos challenge? She might be busy, though. I don't know. She's got children, so... I'll get on with her. Hopefully my workout video has gone on today. I do like bananas, yeah. I prefer oranges, but I do like bananas. Yeah, that's what I said before, Maybe. When I went on a holiday, I got onto the plane, the air hostess said, are you dressed as Fred Flintstone? I said, no, it's just my outrageously loud holiday shirt. Have you planned home learning? I don't know what's happening next week. I've planned the whole year of learning, Phoebe, anyway, and topics and things like that we're going to do, but I don't know what's happening next week in terms of the expectation for if we're going to set work each day like it was before the Easter holidays. I'm not sure. Mr. Mills will be in touch, I'm sure, to let me know. Keep posting new workouts. I'll try. I'm running out of, well, I've got no costumes left. I'll just have to learn new dances. We have some good news about the house, and we did not know how it would affect our health, or now the house is in. Right, guys, it is now 12 o'clock. So I've been chatting for an hour, but I would like to thank you all for logging on today. It's been a nice chat again. It's been nice to hear what some of you guys have been up to. Some good riddles, some good laughs. We'll say next Wednesday at 11 o'clock, we will do the same thing. Bring riddles. I'll bring a guitar. And take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will. I look forward to chatting to you guys next week. Au revoir.